Or who knows, maybe you're still sleeping and you're about to get up and watch this soon. Either way, grand risings, friends, family, and all of you folks out there. We're going to get straight to this. I want to talk about how we were here to fucking roar, okay? Not just be beat up by the system and not to win some popularity contest. No, 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 no. Because that'd just be ridiculous now, wouldn't it? At least I think it definitely would. Well, we got Xena and London sound asleep here. We got you guys either asleep or on your way gathering. And we got a kick-ass teaching today. So we're going to get right to it. And let's get one thing straight, okay? What I'm about to share with you is just kind of some simple rules for those of us that are awake to remember. And kind of help us wake up a little bit. All right? But we're not here to participate in this fallen mindset stuff. We're here to actually fucking wake up. I don't know if you're aware of that. This isn't, this life isn't about staying stuck in fear, that low vibration bullshit they spoon feed to the masses. It's about remembering who the heck we really are. Divine, designed, wired for more. Every day we rise with purpose. Every day we must choose not to be ruled by the system. The system that only wants us small, silent, obedient. Fuck that shit. I don't know about you, but I ain't gonna play that game. Let me remind you of something powerful. Keep your plans quiet, all right? You see, not everyone deserves access to your inner temple. I had to learn that the hard way. You don't need to prove anything to anybody. And you don't need a round of applause for remembering your purpose. Shut your mouth. Do your work. And let the manifestation speak louder than your words even could. Because transformation, it's an inside job. Internal first, external follows. Quantum physics even tells us this. Your energy field shapes your reality. So watch your energy field. Keep those things quiet that are being shown to you, that's for you and your next adventure. Don't give it away. The observer effects, it's not just a theory. It's a damn spiritual law. So walk light. Walk wise and walk with your mouth closed until your time to speak. Time to speak and then fire. Because guess what? Then it's all there. You don't have to worry about where it's going to come from because you took the time to be silent. You didn't speak right away. I did that with all my teachings. I only shared a little bit. And then finally, after 2.5 years, I go, boom. And I give it to everybody. And I'm still going. And I took the time because these things line up and they make sense. This is not an occult. It's science. Religion are cults. This is not religion. But how's it going? Good question. Anyways, learn to be grateful. Learn to be grateful. Gratitude is the frequency of creation itself. It literally rewires the neurons in your brain and expands the electromagnetic fields. Your whole existence starts shifting when you say thank you for everything, even the shit that broke you. Even the stuff that broke you. I don't do politics, man. I think it all should blow up. Let's go. See, some of you are clinging to old energy, old stories, and old trauma because it feels familiar. But if weighing you down, it's not part of your next chapter, nothing weighing you down is part of it. It's not meant to be part of your next chapter. And yeah, you want to be able to do whatever you want in life. then go work hard. You want to stop checking price tags? Just stop watching the clock and start doing the work, the things you need to do, the real hard, pouring, ground, shaking work. We can't just sit around and do nothing. You want to see change in your life? Then go after yourself. Go in. You want to change everything? Learn to be fucking grateful for everything. Because energy doesn't lie to us. You get what you vibe, not what you wish for. Okay? So here's the hard truth. The moment you find your freedom, okay? The moment you find your bliss, guess what happens? The moment you find and flow in your divine fucking rhythm, guess what happens? The negative frequencies, the fallen mindset, the devil, whatever the heck you want to call it, the ego, call it whatever, it's gonna damn well test you, okay? It'll knock hard too. Like a motherfucker. It'll bang, bang, bang. Let's see how calm you are. To see if you're really about that life. Stand firm and look in the mirror. Because you don't get to blame the people who shook it up for you. Because that happened for a reason, because life is happening for you, not against you. Remember who you are. Look in the mirror. You're a divine being made of the image of the source, God, creator, the universe, with the cosmic authority and soul level fire. And when you walk in that freedom, people will get it pissed off at you too. Because it's just, trust me, they do. They'll be uncomfortable because you're doing what's best for you. You're not the people pleaser that you once were anymore. They don't like that. And they're still living because they don't like that because they're still living for approval. But it's not your problem. I will check out your comments in a second here. I'm making a lot of sense. Thank you. Hello, everybody. Okay, I'm going to get to comments in a second. Let me just finish up here. All right? So remember that when you start to walk in your freedom, when you start walking in your true being, you start saying no to the things that people were trying to get you to do while you were a people pleaser, they're going to get pissed off. But it's okay, because you're going to start realizing who your real friends are. Okay? It's not your problem what they think or anything. Because your peace, your joy, your freedom, it's not up for negotiation. Never allow that to be up for negotiation. And here's the final truth. Awakening to the truth of your being doesn't make life easier. It makes you stronger. And it makes you dangerous because now you remember your true blueprint, which means you know everything that you're about. And you remember that this system doesn't own you. You walk in spiritual sovereignty. You speak in authority. And you move like someone who knows the divine spark lives inside them. And that divine spark, it's about truth and justice, okay? Sometimes it does turn tables. I don't know about you, but when I know kids are getting kidnapped and abused and child sex trafficking going on, I'm going to flip some dang tables. When I know some people are being scammed and things like that, I'm going to flip some darn tables, okay? But keep going. Keep rising. And keep remembering, you didn't come here to play small. You came here to fucking roar, okay? You came here to fucking roar. All right, let's see what y'all saying. What am I talking about? Talking about the truth of waking up. Thanks. I'm making a lot of sense. Facts. Thanks, man. I have to think about stuff from the past because it helps me predict the future, and I'll learn from it. Well, it's up to you if you want to live in the past or not, bro. Spitting. I don't ignore you, but I will not allow stuff from my family to be talked about. Yes, I used to do them on 420. Not anymore. It's now a mystical area. Alright, you guys. Well, make sure you do one thing towards your dreams every single day, because it brings you one step closer. And make sure you recognize that you're valuable and you matter, and you're all unique puzzle pieces, a part of the ultimate puzzle of the cosmos. Peace and love. Take it easy, you guys.